Good morning, everyone. I'm Manisha Martin, and I'm a product marketer for Zoho Sign. And we have Priya and Cassandra with us, product experts for Zoho Sign and Zoho CRM, respectively, who will be my co-trainers for the day. If you experience any network disturbances or technical issues at any point during the webinar, feel free to reconnect. We are recording this session, and you will be receiving a copy of the recording and the slide deck by email in a few days. At any point in the session, if you feel like you have questions, feel free to use the questions tab on your left-hand panel to raise them. Our panelists are there to answer them and provide you with assistance if necessary. CRM is a very useful tool when it comes to managing and organizing customer data in real time. Along with being a strong business tool, it also strengthens your relationship with your customers. Today, we shall be demonstrating why it is important to integrate a digital signature solution with your favorite CRM tool and take a closer look at Zoho Sign's integration with some popular CRM tools. Before we dive into the webinar, let's take a quick look at the agenda. First, we start with looking at how Zoho Sign acts as an ideal digital signature solution for your business. Following which, we shall explore Zoho Sign's extensions to Zoho CRM, Hubspot, and Pipedrive, respectively. We will also be looking at how to track the status of your documents from within a CRM tool and end today's webinar with a questions and answer segment to address any unanswered questions. We also have a couple of polls lined up just to understand where you stand with these integrations. Now that we have our agenda in place, let's look at the apps that are in focus today, starting with Zoho Sign. Zoho Sign is a highly secure cloud-based digital signature app that enables us to sign, send, and manage all our documents from anywhere at any time. A single pit stop that simplifies paperwork, has faster document turnaround time, and easy compliance. The most common CRM alternatives are spreadsheets and pen and paper, compared to which most CRM systems can seem complicated. The right one for you, however, will help you get more work done in less time. Today, we shall be looking at three CRM tools. First, Zoho CRM. Zoho CRM is our company's flagship customer relationship management software. With the Zoho Sign extension for Zoho CRM, you can now send documents required for signing to any contact stored in your CRM directly from the application. Next, HubSpot. HubSpot is a free CRM tool that is everything your inbound sales and marketing team requires. While most of HubSpot's tools and features are free, it also offers an enterprise edition. And at last, Pipedrive. Pipedrive is a popular CRM tool that helps in marketing, sales, content management, and customer service with various tools and integrations to make this process more efficient. Now, let's take a quick poll to understand the CRM tools you use. It's good to see that most of you use Zoho CRM. We hope that this session turns out to be useful for you. Moving on, Priya is now going to introduce us to Zoho Sign, its features, and how it acts as a great digital signature solution. Over to you, Priya.
Thank you, Manisha, for the introduction. Hello, everyone. I am Priya, and I'm a product marketer for Zoho Sign. Yeah. I hope my screen is visible to everyone, and my voice is loud and clear. Yeah. So we are in 2022, and even today, salespeople spend almost half their work time dealing with paperwork involved in closing deals. Their days often revolve around drafting documents, then sort of printing and making copies of them so that they can sign or send them by fax or post to different stakeholders involved in a deal to just sign or approve. Now, let's say if there are any other transactions involved in your sales deal, you have to raise billings, invoices, and whatnot. Even after this whole process, you still have to store these documents securely and you should be able to retrieve them for any future audits. So, this process, as you can see, involves extensive collaboration as well as sending your documents back and forth. Not just that, Using this pen and paper method can also take up more physical office space and also cost more in supplies. So it's ultimately going to affect your company's growth as it becomes just difficult for you to scale up operations. Now, this is exactly where digital signatures can just help you out. So, the most common definition for a digital signature is that it is just a digital alternative to the traditional way of signing your documents with pen and paper or seals made with ink. These digital signatures are secure as well as authentic. So, this makes the entire signing process non repudiable as well as the documents involved legally binding. Not just that, they are more secure because they make use of digital signature certificates, which are mostly like digital fingerprints added to the properties of a document. So, in short, signers are authenticated during the signing process. So, their identity is digitally linked to the documents. So, it makes legally enforceable in court. Now, let's just have a quick overview of Zoho Sign, one such digital signature application that can be used to securely sign, send, and manage documents online. So, Zoho Sign is an application that can help you as well as your online collaborators come together to just sign a document or agreement digitally. Zoho Sign also offers some specific advanced features for sales folks. Like you can basically convert your frequently used documents to templates and reuse them in future. You can also collect signatures on NDAs or invoices just through sign forms feature. And you can also collect signatures in bulk from hundreds through the bulk send feature. On top of that, Zoho Sign is based on REST APIs. So it just comes with a large variety of integrations with many popular applications. Let's say if you are a developer, you can always make use of our custom integration option, which will let you create applications with APIs, webhooks, as well as software development kits. Now, coming to the compliance part, as an organization, Zoho itself is compliant with various data protection rules like GDPR, CCPA, and HIPAA in USA. And features such as multi-factor authentication as well as role-based access sort of contributes to this compliance. As you can see, you can also authenticate a signer through email, SMS, or OTP. So this is sort of additional level of security to your documents. And then you can also set up blockchain based timestamping as well as trusted document timestamping. So this is to preserve your document signatures even after the certificate themselves expire after some certain validity period. Now, here are some digital signature providers we have integrated with for signer authentication. So if you are from European region, you can always make use of qualified electronic signatures. And if you are from India, you can just use Aadhaar eSign and SingPass if you are from Singapore. Well, Zoho Sign is one such application which is available across multiple platforms. In addition to common web browsers and computers, you can always access Zoho Sign on iOS, iPadOS, and macOS. So, as long as you have proper internet connection, you'll be able to access Zoho Sign application. So, we do know that security is probably the biggest concern anyone has before using any digital signature service. Well, you don't have to worry about that when using Zoho Sign because documents signed using Zoho Sign are legally valid and it also meets the standards of various e-signature laws across the world. So as you can see, e-sign act in USA, PIPADA in Canada, IDAS in Europe, ITA 2000 in India, and Electronic Transactions Act in Australia. As I mentioned before, Zoho Sign is built on REST APIs, so you can just easily integrate with other applications as well. Zoho Sign is probably the most tightly integrated apps within the ecosystem, offering 18 integrations with other Zoho apps. So if you can also add payment fields to your document before sending them out with the checkout integration, and if you are a developer, you can integrate with more apps using Deluge, which is Zoho's low code scripting language. So Zoho Sign is not just restricted to simply integrating with Zoho apps. It also comes with a wide range of other applications as well. As you can see, you can combine Zoho Sign with thousands of web services with integrations like Integromat, FormStack Documents, Integrately, and Zapier. We also have integrations with CRMs like HubSpot, Vitega CRM, and integrations with cloud storage solutions like Dropbox, Box, and also integrations with mailboxes like Outlook and Gmail. Well, now let's just have a quick look at simple Zoho Sign online dashboard. As you can see, the user interface is very simple and practically self-explanatory for any user. So if you're someone new to Zoho Sign, do sign up for a free 14-day enterprise trial and try the app by yourself and let us know your feedback. So I have just given a quick overview of Zoho Sign application, so you'll be able to understand the Zoho Sign integration with CRM tools even better. So yeah, feel free to drop your queries in the questions tab now. I think with that I'll hand over the session to Manisha. Over to you, Manisha.
Thank you, Priya. Let's now move on to look at Zoho Sign's integration with Zoho CRM, a company's flagship CRM tool. Zoho CRM acts as a single repository to bring your sales, marketing, and customer support activities together and streamline your process, policy, and people in one platform. We have Cassandra from Zoho CRM with us who will be taking us through Zoho Sign's extension to Zoho CRM. Over to you, Cassandra.
Thank you for the introduction and everyone's patience, Manisha. Hello, everybody. I'm Cassandra, and I will be talking about Zoho's customer relationship management tool and its integration with Zoho Sign. Zoho CRM doesn't just help you focus on selling, but building strong relationships with your customers by providing them with a better experience throughout their life cycle with your brand. Taking care of your support tickets and managing your marketing campaigns within your CRM platform definitely helps your team and customers experience a truly personalized journey with your brand. 250,000 businesses of different sizes and types use Zoho CRM worldwide. We have over 500 extensions, which include the most popular apps. In case you're looking for a specific application that integrates with Zoho CRM, head over to Zoho's marketplace to find it. Before we discover how the integration with Zoho Sign works, let's take a step back to understand where and when Zoho CRM and Zoho Sign come in handy. Let's consider the example of a sales rep who has added a lead to Zoho CRM and requires them to sign an NDA to proceed with the deal. Zoho Sign works within Zoho CRM to help a user stick to one application. The sales rep saves time by extending the contact virtually and provides the lead with a one or two step transaction process in the least amount of time. The authentication can be carried out smoothly without any security breaches or additional travel costs. The Zoho Sign integration with CRM is quick and easy. Once you've signed into your Zoho CRM account, head over to the settings icon located on the top right corner of the screen. Click on Zoho listed below Marketplace and scroll down to spot Zoho Sign. Hit the Setup Now button to begin your installation. Once you've agreed to the terms of service, followed by granting Zoho Sign access to your Zoho CRM data, you can continue to install the extension. After confirming which profiles have access to the Zoho Sign extension, you will land on the extensions page that provides you with details of this particular extension and the modules associated with it. Leads, contacts, accounts, and deals are associated with this extension by default. The inventory modules are also part of that list. This includes quotes, sales orders, purchase orders, and invoices. Apart from this, the following custom modules are created when you install the Zoho Sign extension to view documents, events, as well as recipients. Now let's take a look at how you can send out documents for signatures within Zoho CRM using Zoho Sign. This is the Zoho CRM homepage, and we're heading to the leads module. I'm going with the first lead that is appearing, and this view gives you all the information related to the lead in terms of transaction as well as contact information. To send a document for signatures, click on Send with Zoho Sign. You can resize the pop-up window to see the options better. When we hover over Add Document button to see whether you like to add documents from your desktop or other platforms, you can, in this case, I will be going with just from my desktop and selecting a non-disclosure agreement that is related to leads. Once I've attached this, I can select the order in which I would like the recipients to sign this document. You can also uncheck this box in case this doesn't uh, suit your situation, or do you want any specific order to be followed. The record selected here pertains to the lead we have chosen from the module previously. You can change this to a contact or even enter a specific email ID or select a user from within your CRM. Next, we can define the particular action that the record or rather the recipient has to perform. They can either sign, view, approve, or go with an in-person sign-up. Next, we can choose the language in which this action has to be performed. Zoho Sign supports 12 languages, and currently we're setting it to English. You can also add a private message that specifies what particular action this recipient is to perform and why they're being asked to perform this action. In this case, they'd have to proceed with the deal only after signing this NDA. You can go over and add an extra layer of security with the next icon. A security code can be shared with the recipient over email, offline, or SMS. Here you can add another recipient or delete them. You will also see a box below the record that says that we are using the default Zoho Sign email template. You can also go with the leads Zoho Sign template. Next, I will be selecting a contact from within Zoho CRM. I'm keeping the actions and the other settings the same as the previous one. And last, I'll be adding a user from Zoho CRM and setting their action to view. A common message can be shared with the recipients using the note box below. You can see that more settings is highlighted in blue. This allows you to actually set limits when it comes to recipient actions. Here you can tweak the number of days that they are given to complete this, as well as set the validity of the document. Apart from this, you can send them automatic reminders or uncheck the box in case you don't want this. We can hit next to open a view that helps you double check your details, or rather recipient details and actions that you have selected for this list. When you scroll down, you can see the order. You can make changes in case you need to, and you can even add other documents to this list. You can also make changes or rather check the settings and even the note that you have added. Once you click continue, the document opens and you will be able to see that for the specific recipient, I will be dragging and dropping a field. I've gone with signature, and this can be resized. I will go ahead and select the next recipient. And again, when I add signature, you will see that there's a different color associated with this to differentiate both recipients. And finally, the recipient here is just the user, and I've set their function to view, and hence no fields need to be associated here. Once you hit the send button, your document can be sent out successfully. With work schedules becoming more and more demanding, dragging and dropping fields won't always be feasible. Hence, we're going to see how Zoho Sign templates make this process easier and faster. We start with the same lead record and click on Send with Zoho Sign. Again, we resize the pop-up window and head over to Use Template. Here, I go with the Zoho Sign template. And from the drop-down, I am going to select the non-disclosure agreement. Here you'll see a new section called merge fields that is appearing, and this basically grabs information from the field that has been added from CRM and extracts the associated information from the particular lead. In this case, we've gone with Christopher, and his company is been listed in the and I'm going to go ahead and show you that the actions and the language, everything has been predefined thanks to the template. You will also see that the note is also pre-filled. When you click on more settings, you will also see that that is not editable as we have defined this in the template. Once you hit quick send, this again opens out a window where you can verify details. I'm going to hit continue. And right here, you'll notice that the time as well as the company information associated with the lead is already pre-filled thanks to the template. Apart from this, we are going to go ahead and select the next recipient. Since we haven't added any associated field to them, we are going to drag and drop one right now. I'm going ahead with signature, and this can be resized. Once you're done with this, you can hit send, and you'll notice that it gives you a message that you can check the fields and it's successfully sent, and also shows you the documents in progress. Similarly, we have templates within CRM associated to the inventories module. Once you head to settings, you can click on templates. This shows you the existing templates for quotes, purchase orders, sales orders, and invoices. You can browse through a gallery of templates for each of these modules or create one from scratch. I selected a template and added the desired fields I would like from Zoho CRM to populate for me when I use this template. Once done, you can save it in a specific folder. I'm proceeding to click an inventory module, and here we're going with quotes for an example. Click on the record below, and you can hit send with Zoho Sign. We will be selecting the CRM template below Zoho Sign template. And here it opens out the quotes template. Here you can see that the lead and contact information has been filled as well as the actions have been defined. Once you hit quick send, the document will be sent successfully. A reliable tool is something that you can access anytime, anywhere. That's exactly why we have a mobile application to help you stay connected and carry out your tasks like you would on your laptop. That's exactly why everything remains the same in terms of UI and functionality. You have views of your leads and records. When it comes to adding a document or using a template, there's the exact same drop down boxes available. You can set the actions as well as choose your templates and leave notes. You can also have access to the custom modules created when you install the Zoho Sign extension, which is Zoho Sign recipients, Zoho Sign documents, events, and we've come to a very exciting part of the session where you're about to see a one of a kind tool that Zoho has built when it comes to customization, which is Canvas. This is the regular view of a record within Zoho CRM. While it isn't particularly bad, it's pretty bland and heavy on information. As I scroll down and switch views, you will definitely agree that looking at this feels like a completely different screen with color coordinated sections and categorized information. And this is thanks to Canvas by Zoho CRM, which is an inbuilt design studio for CRM. You can now spot critical information at a glance and love looking at data. It's a no code tool that comes with drag and drop functions as well as predefined templates that are associated to your industry as well as business roles. After the session, you can click here and discover more information related to Canvas for Zoho CRM once you receive this slide deck. I can also show you an example of how I've used Zoho CRM in relation to Zoho Sign. I've placed the Send with Zoho Sign button closer to the attachments as well as the documents. Here, you can also see the digital sign associated with the lead when it comes to Zoho CRM. If you require any further customizations in terms of design or workflows, you can write to us. Zoho CRM is flexible and its capabilities can be extended with code. Zoho has over 55 plus inbuilt applications that have been created in house. So, staying within this ecosystem comes with the added benefits of smoother integrations and great deals. When it comes to using Zoho CRM with Zoho Sign, you've had the chance to see that it isn't limited to just signatures. Working with contact and deal information within a single application that has a variety of templates saves time and effort. Zoho CRM's one of a kind Canvas Design Studio helps you customize the way you digest information and beautify your CRM experience. You also have a dedicated mobile application to keep you connected and work from anywhere. Reach out to us for further information if you would like to upgrade your Zoho CRM edition or switch to Zoho CRM in case you're not using it. I will now pass on the session to Manisha.
Hey, Cassie, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Now, Priya is going to take us through Zoho Sign's extension to HubSpot. I'm transferring the session back to you, Priya.
Hey, thank you, Manisha, for the brief introduction. Allow me to just share my screen. Yeah, so I hope my screen is just visible to everyone. Yeah, so before going into the Zoho Sign extension for HubSpot, we do know that in usually a typical sales cycle involves a substantial amount of paperwork as well as customer interaction. You probably would have seen your sales team, spending long hours printing, scanning, as well as mailing those documents right from sales agreements to purchase orders. Also, acquiring these manual signatures across various departments can be a very huge hurdle, especially if your organizations are conducting businesses remotely. Today, almost every business use CRM software to streamline their sales operations. This allows sales team to follow up with leads, check the status of those leads, as well as understand their customers better. If you are a growing organization, it's obviously important to focus on following up with prospective leads rather than managing paperwork or digging through those long email threads for documents that require your signatures. Now that's why we have collaborated with HubSpot, a CRM platform which offers enterprise software for marketing, sales, and customer service, which will allow users to streamline their recurring activities and just minimize the need for manual entry. Now, let me just take you through how the Zoho Sign extension can be added and how you can send an invoice or NDA out for signature without leaving your HubSpot account. So, before going into how the integration works part, let's take a quick look at the prerequisites to use this extension. So in order to use this extension, you'll need a valid HubSpot account as well as an enterprise edition in Zoho Sign. So once these prerequisites are set, you can go ahead and start install the extension. Now let's take a quick look at how to add the Zoho Sign extension for HubSpot. So first off, you'll just log into your HubSpot account. So this should bring you to your Zoho HubSpot dashboard. Well, now let's see a video where I'll just show you guys how you can install the extension. So you have to go ahead and click the marketplace icon and just select app marketplace. Now from this search bar, you just have to search for Zoho Sign and just select the app. Now you will go ahead and click install app button. So this will redirect you to a new tab where you will be just asked to install the extension. Just go ahead and click enable. So the next step is probably to authorize. So just click authorize and then choose your HubSpot account. Once it is done, you just have to click connect app so that your HubSpot account is authorized. As you can see, you can also revoke the account you have added. Well, next step is probably to authorize your Zoho Sign account. So go ahead and log into your Zoho Sign account. Just enter the email address and then click next. Well, enter your password and then continue sign in. So once your login credentials are added, you have to click accept so that HubSpot will be able to access the data in your Zoho account. So once it is done, just click complete installation. Yeah. So after successful configuration, you will be able to see the following page. So you can now go to your HubSpot dashboard and can access the Zoho Sign application. So now that we have seen how you can add the extension, let's see how you can send an NDA or a invoice out for signature without leaving your HubSpot account. Let me just quickly play the video. Yeah. So you will log into your HubSpot account and go to dashboard and just select the contact. So from this list of contacts, you can just select the contacts to which you want to send the document out for signature. You can find the Zoho Sign extension at the bottom right corner of your screen. So as you can see, you can also find associated documents as well. So once you click actions, as you can see, you can either send a template or document. And if you have selected a template, The list of Zoho Sign templates will be shown here. So yeah, go ahead and select that particular template and click send. So the recipient details are already added, and if you want, you can also add subject as well as message to be sent along with the document. So once you have added everything, you can just click send and your template will be sent out for signature. Now that we have seen how you can send a template out for signature, let's see how you can send a document out for signature. To do that, you again will go to the actions and just select documents. So a pop-up will appear on your screen which notifying that you will be taken to the Zoho Sign application to complete the digital signature workflow. So yeah, go ahead and just click continue with Zoho Sign. So as you can see, you can upload the document or import from cloud. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload document from my device. So you can also name your document as you want. So I'm just gonna go ahead with sample NDA. Then you can add your recipients, and then you can also set recipient action. Next, you can choose the mode of delivery of signing link. I'm gonna go ahead with email. Then you can select the language, and then you can also set a private message. So this private message will be sent only to that particular recipient. So once it is done, you can also set recipient authentication code. So there are three options available: email OTP, SMS OTP, and offline code. So I have chosen mode of delivery as email OTP and saved it. So yeah, next up, once you click more settings, you can set a deadline, you can set automatic reminders, and you can configure your workflow. So once you have configured the entire digital signature workflow, you can just click continue. Now all you have to do is drag and drop the appropriate fields onto your document. So I'm going to go ahead and add signature as well as full name. Yeah. So once it is done, you can just click send, which is at the top. So a confirmation dialog box opens. Just verify the number of document fields added and click confirm so that your documents will be sent out for signature. So to know the status of these documents, you can select that particular document, and as you can see, it shows recipient has not viewed the document yet. Yeah. So there are a couple of other actions available as well. You can extend the deadline, you can send reminders, and if at any point you want to recall the document, you can do that as well. Yeah. So this is basically how you can install the extension and send a document out for signature from HubSpot. So this extension will allow you to send Zoho Sign templates as well as documents to your potential clients whenever a deal or contract is generated with their name inside the HubSpot CRM. So yeah, feel free to drop your queries about these integrations in the questions tab now. And I think with that, I'll just hand over the session back to Manisha. Over to you, Manisha.
Hey Priya, thank you so much. Let me quickly share my screen. Strong customer relationships are key to driving sustained revenue growth and profitability, which is why more than 90% of companies with more than 10 employees use customer relationship management solutions, which store all customer related information and help to build enduring customer relationships by integrating Salesforce automation, marketing automation, and customer service. Cassandra and Priya have taken us through Zoho Sign's extension to Zoho CRM and HubSpot. Let's now look at Zoho Sign's extension to Pipedrive, a customer relationship management software that helps small and medium businesses to manage their sales pipeline. We shall be looking at two things primarily today. First, how to install the Zoho Sign extension for Pipedrive, and then how to send documents to clients for signature. Before we dive into that, let's look at the prerequisites. To use this extension, you must have a valid Pipedrive account and an enterprise edition of Zoho Sign. First things first, let's look at installing the Zoho Sign extension for Pipedrive. For this, from your dashboard, click on the Marketplace icon on the left-hand panel. This takes us to the Marketplace with all extensions available for Pipedrive. In the top right-hand corner, you can see a small See All button. Click on that to open a new tab. Using the search bar, search for Zoho Sign for Pipedrive and click on the extension. In the right-hand top corner, there is a small Install button. Click on it to install this installation. You will now see a list of terms and conditions along with the required permissions for the installation. Once you're done with reading them, click on Allow and Install to proceed. Next, authorize Zoho Sign to access your Pipedrive account by clicking on Authorize. Go through the permissions required and click on Accept to proceed. Once you've clicked on Accept, you have successfully authorized Zoho Sign to access your Pipedrive account. Click on Complete Installation to finish this installation process. With that, we have enabled the Zoho Sign extension to our Pipedrive account. Before we move on to the next step, I've also included a video in the deck which takes you again through this process. When you're working in a sales or marketing team, you'd often have to send documents to clients from time to time for getting their signatures. When a new lead is added to Pipedrive, you can send a sales agreement or deal or any document for that matter from this extension to the client directly. This not only helps in saving time, but also in serving more clients or prospects and in turn delivering a good customer experience. Let's now look at sending documents for signature from Pipedrive. From the left-hand navigation panel, select Contacts as highlighted. From the list that you now see on your screen, you can select the contact to whom you would like to send the document. This will take you to the contact dashboard in Pipedrive. On the left-hand side, you can see various options from the Zoho Sign extension as highlighted. There are three ways of sending a document for signature. We look at each of them now. The first one is by clicking on the green button in the highlighted portion that reads Send Template for Signature. On the pop-up that appears on your screen, select the Zoho Sign template, enter the recipient details and click Preview. After which, Zoho Sign will be opened in a new tab where you can preview the template, verify the details, and send it out for signature. Next, from the drop-down, select Open Zoho Sign. You will be redirected to the Zoho Sign dashboard. From there, click on Send for Signatures. You can upload or import the document that has to be sent. Customize the settings for your recipient or recipients by defining the order, their role, and language. You can also configure the authentication mode and set a private message for each recipient. You can also configure additional settings such as customized reminders and set up automatic website redirection. Check the reminder box if you would like to have a reminder sent. Set the last date after which the document would expire. Once done with all this, click on Continue. Add the required signer fields in the document via drag and drop. Verify the number of signer fields added for each signer and click on Confirm to send the document out. Let's now look at the third and the last method of sending a document from Pipedrive. From the drop-down, click on Send Documents from Pipedrive. On the pop-up, select the document that needs to be sent out. Enter the sender's details and other required details, and then click on Upload to Zoho. Once your document has been uploaded to Zoho Sign, on the bottom left corner, there is a small notification. Click here to proceed as highlighted. You will now be redirected to Zoho Sign in a new tab. Verify the details and send the document from there. And these are the three ways to send documents from Pipedrive. Once again, I've added a video in the deck to give you an idea on how to go about the process. So, Priya has taken you through the HubSpot extension, and now we have seen the Pipedrive extension. While both CRM tools lead you to Zoho Sign for sending documents, however, in the case of Zoho Sign's extension to Zoho CRM, the whole process happens from within the platform itself, and you don't have to navigate elsewhere, making Zoho CRM a very convenient choice. Now that we have covered the various extensions, let's take a look at an important feature of these CRM tools. That is the option to track the status of any document sent from the tool for signature. We shall first look at how it's done in Zoho CRM. From the top panel, click on Leads. You shall see a list of all your customers or leads. From the list, select whose document you would like to track. Scroll down to the Zoho Signs document section and click on the desired document. You can view an overview of the status of the document and other details on the screen now. Next, let's look at how to track a document status in HubSpot. From the top panel, click on Contacts as highlighted. Select the contact whose document status you want to track. On your screen, you can now see the status of all the documents sent to this contact. With this, we mark the end to this segment. Here are some important URLs to get you started with Zoho Sign. If you're stuck at any point while setting up your Zoho Sign account, you can always find related help docs in the first link. We also have individual links for our solutions guide, integrations, and API guide. We also have a YouTube channel and video repository where we upload all our webinar recordings along with how-to videos for all our native applications. If you have any other queries, ideas, or want to engage in discussions with the community of developers and users, you can visit our forums and participate. I've also given the links for you to read up on the legality of Zoho Sign in your country, its pricing, and request a personalized demo for your organization. Here are some similar important URLs and links to the resources for Zoho CRM, HubSpot, and Pipedrive. For any questions that you might have about setting up the app, you can refer to the detailed FAQ section. And to find out more about the various CRM integrations they have and how you can set them up, you can visit their add-on sections and read up. They do have a forum for user discussions where you can post ideas, queries, and or seek assistance from their community of users and support engineers. To know more about their pricing plans, you can check out their pricing page and learn what suits your business the best. We are available to answer all your queries and are always open to feedback as well as suggestions that could help us enhance and improve our services. In case you want to get in touch with us, you can always reach us by dropping an email at support@zohosign.com or support@zohocrm.com for Zoho CRM. You can also visit our social media pages for our latest announcements on product updates and upcoming releases and webinars. Feel free to comment on our post or DM us there to engage with us if you're a social bug. All right. It looks like my colleagues have already been answering all your questions as I was presenting. But before I wrap up, let's see if there are any further questions or if there's any follow-up questions to the ones that we have already answered. Please feel free to drop in your questions using the questions panel. Great. I think we can wrap up the session for today with that. Thank you all for participating. I hope you've all had a lot to learn and take away from this webinar. Do watch out for future webinars and join us to learn more. Until then, this is Manisha taking leave on behalf of the entire panel. Take care and have a great day. Thank you, everyone.